Alright, I'm filming this again because apparently when your phone is connected to your car, it doesn't record audio. Maybe I'm just stupid, but I didn't know that. So here we go again. I want to start daily or weekly vlogging on TikTok, and then if it goes well, I'll like do it on YouTube as well. But I want to start here and see how it goes. There may be nobody that watches it, and that's fine, because honestly, I think I just want to do this for my own quality of life, because I think that it will increase if I'm vlogging, because I'll want to do more entertaining things. So I'll want to do more fun things in life, and that will make me happier, probably. I don't know. But I think that this will be a good idea. And the only thing that's not a good idea is starting today, because I'm on my way to the gynecologist. So you guys get to come with me to the gynecologist today. But first, we're gonna get Thai food, and you get to see my Thai food, and we're gonna have a little eating and chatting sesh. But for now, I'm trying to drive, so I'm going to end this little part right here, and then we'll chat and eat Thai food together, and then I'll do like a before the gynecologist moment and then an after the gynecologist moment. I was thinking like maybe I could get a few clips from inside the gynecologist, because I know y'all want to see that, but then I was like, maybe that's kind of weird, so I'm not gonna do that. So I'll just do before and after, and then we'll talk about it, and yeah, and then I'll bring you through the rest of the day, which is probably gonna be doing nothing at home because we don't have any plans, and it's New Year's Eve. Fun fact. You probably already know that because you're living the same experience as me. But anyways, I'm gonna go, and I'll see you when I have my food. Thanks, bye. Alright, we made it to the Thai place. But I do have to wait like 5 more minutes because I waited to call them too late. So now I have to wait a little bit. I'm very excited. I only get this when I'm by myself and I go to Valdosta, because Taylor does not particularly, I mean, okay, so he likes what I get, but I don't think he would want like a whole thing of it for himself. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm going to Valdosta, I usually get Thai because we don't get it together, really. And every other day we're together, so. But yeah, so I'm here, but I have to wait a little bit, so waiting for my little timer to go off, and then I'm gonna go inside and get it. But I figured we could talk for a little bit since I have to wait. I was thinking about talking about a little about my mental health. I am very thankful and very proud of myself for how far I've come since last year. This time last year, I had just gotten out of the mental hospital. So that's great. But on a more serious note, for real, I'm very grateful that I'm in a much better place than I was last year. I'm taking my meds, and I'm discovering more things about myself. I think that I am undiagnosed autistic, more specifically ADHD, which is autism and ADHD combined. I am scared to go get a diagnosis because, for one, my psychiatrist just scares me in general. He's very intimidating, and he's very skeptical of me, because when I first came to him, I was searching high and low for a diagnosis for anything, because I just wanted to know what the heck was wrong with me, okay? So now I feel like if I say, hey, no, for real, I think I have autism, he's gonna be like, yeah, sure, okay, for sure, yeah. And I'll be like, no, for real. So I'm afraid that he's gonna say that I don't have it. Because I'm like 98% sure that I do. And so somebody telling me that I don't would be soul crushing, because I'd be like, okay, so then I have to start back at the beginning and I have to start researching again, because what the heck is wrong with me and why have I been like this my entire life? You know what I mean? So I'm wondering if there's other people out there who have the same experience, where you're like too afraid to go in somewhere and ask and like tell them about your symptoms and like about what you go through every day, and then be like, hey, I think it's autism, and then they'd be like, no, actually you're stupid, because I'm afraid that's gonna happen to me. But I would like an official diagnosis, that way, you know, not being like, yeah, I'm self-diagnosed autistic and then I'm not actually autistic, and then it's harmful to other autistic people. But yeah, anyways, my food's done, so I'm gonna go and get it, and then I'll show you my food. Bye. All right, here we go, y'all. Fix my bangs real quick. Cool. So what I normally get is those spring rolls. I feel like Keith from Try Guys. This yummy deliciousness sauce, yummy, and then these crispy ass spring rolls. Very excited. They're very, very hot though. I opened the box and I got an immediate facial, so we're gonna let those cool off for a second. What's really gonna be hot is my vegetable pad thai with eggs. They're always like, I'm always like, hey, can I get the vegetable pad thai? And they're like, would you like eggs with that? And I'm like, yes. So I've just started saying vegetable pad thai with eggs before they even can ask me the question, because I don't want scrambled eggs in my pad thai. Look how beautiful that is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. The freaking peanuts, all the veggies. Oh my god. Yummy. Anyways, I've really gotta let this cool down because it is always ridiculously hot. While it is still hot though, dang, I'm going to put some lime juice on it. Don't know why I just immediately had a, oh, and I dropped it. Had a British accent with that, but I did. So there's my lime squeeze. Okay, set you back up there. I need napkins. I think I was supposed to grab my own napkins. Oh well, I guess. Should I go grab napkins? Let me see if I have any in, oh, wait. They gave me a silverware packet. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so we can chat a little while before I dig in. Let's just cool off a little bit. Okay, so like I was saying before, I don't want to talk about too long because the whole, look at all the floaties in the air because of this paper towel. Love that. Don't talk about it too long because it was a traumatic experience for me, and I've talked about it a lot in therapy and I've cried every single time, but nonetheless, yeah, anyways, so I think that I'll just go back. The whole reason I even went to a mental facility in the first place is because I really didn't know at the time what was going on, and it was really scary. But I personally now think, after much research, that it was a autistic breakdown or meltdown, or I don't know what they call it, but it's something where, like, so basically I went completely selectively mute, but it wasn't even selective really. Like, I feel like I could not talk. Like, it was really bad. Like, I just did not want to talk to anyone, and like even my dad, which is my like main support person that I, you know, feel the most comfortable talking to, couldn't talk to him. Like my fiance at the time called him because he didn't know what else to do, and he was like, please just talk to your dad. And all I could do was cry. My dad was talking to me and I could not talk back to him. I was just crying. So eventually it got to the point where, and this was all around Christmas time, by the way, at my at the time fiance's family, his sister's house, and I feel like I ruined their holiday. But other than that, and I feel extreme guilt to this day, and probably will forever. I really want to eat this real quick. Listen to the crunch. There wasn't much crunch. I think it's because I like was drowning it in sauce for a whole minute. But it's so good. My husband's probably gonna skip this part because he hates when I do this. He hates when I eat these. Maybe it's just over the phone. Because I called him one day. This is an ADHD tangent, by the way. I called him one day and I was eating this. And he was like, "Can you please stop doing whatever you're doing? It is so loud." And I was like, "Oh, okay." But yeah. There we go. But anyways, so Taylor did not know what to do with me because I was ruining Christmas, and they never said this. This is the only thing this is just in my brain. My brain tells me that I ruined their Christmas, which I think I still did, whether they say I did or not. But I was ruining Christmas and I wasn't talking to anyone, and I decided, he thought, okay, well, I'm gonna call a mental facility and just get you Baker acted because don't know what else to do. And I was like, and he didn't just like send me there, like he asked me if I wanted to go, and I was like, yes, like I feel like I need help. It was a whole experience. I can talk about it in more depth if you're interested about my mental hospital experience, but it was bonkers. Anyways, the whole thing though, I think was a autistic meltdown. I didn't know how to unmask at the time and just be myself, and also there was a lot of other like family drama that was going on at the time that did not help. So it was just a whole mess. But anyways, all that to say, I'm in a much better space, and I'm glad that I'm entering the new year 2025. Please, girl, be nice to us. I'm glad I'm entering the new year the way that I am, because last year was not it. That's all I had to really say about that. But yeah, anyways, cheers. Okay, it's getting really hot in here because I don't have the air on. I don't even have the car on at all, because it's like a waste to have it on right now. I'm just sitting in here. But also, the air is so loud. I don't want it to be picked up in this video. Anyways, ow. I'm about to try the pad thais. I wanted you to see it. The sound. Look at the steam. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah. So here's the pad thai. I'm about to show you in a second. Let me get a bite right here. It's still piping hot, so I'll blow it. If you hate chewing sounds, just like skip ahead a little bit because you're gonna hear that. But me, I seek out people eating like crab legs, and they're like, and I don't care, like, because it looks so delicious, and I don't care. So maybe you're like that and you'll be able to withstand this, but if not, just skip ahead. My nose is also gonna run because I made it a little spicy, or I had them make it a little spicy. But anyways, there's the pad thai. It's amazing. If you live in Valdosta, Tai Chang too, get on it. I just lost my whole bite right there. That was embarrassing. Alright, I simply had to turn on the air conditioning. I'm sorry. I was gonna pause and watch a little YouTube video. There's nothing on there. So annoyed. There's nothing good to watch. Speaking of YouTube, like 5 years ago, I had made this YouTube video that is, I think now, I like archived it or something, because I don't really want people to see it. Maybe it's still on there, I don't really know. But I have this YouTube video that I did like a time capsule video. So like this year I was supposed to, or 2025 I think, I was supposed to react to it and then give like updated information about myself. And a lot has changed. So I may do that if y'all want to see that. I don't know, we'll see. There were like so many things I was thinking about talking to you about, and then I turned the camera on and I have no idea what they were. What was I gonna talk about? I don't know.
You got the kick?
They never miss. Ever. I'm really kind of nervous about this gynecologist appointment. Oh, that's what I was gonna talk about. The whole reason I'm going to the gynecologist. I'm sure y'all want to know. No, but for real, I've been having health issues. So they were like 2 weeks in a row at one point. It was about like a month ago, I guess, maybe a little less, where I was almost passing out, right? And so eventually I was like, okay, I guess I should go to the doctor. One thing about me, I'm not gonna go to the doctor until I'm like, oh, I might die. Like, I just don't do that. I don't go to the doctor like that. Like, I'll be a baby about it and cry about it for like a week and be sick, just be really annoying and babyish. But, I will not go to the doctor. Like, I just refuse. Because for one, excuse me, it takes a billion years. But I was kind of proven wrong the last time I went to the doctor. Because it did not take that long. However, let me get back on, oh my god, my brain. Health issues, right? I was passing out, I need to go to the doctor, so I went to the doctor. They did a bunch of tests, they drew my blood, and I had to wear a heart monitor for like 3 days. So, come to find out, it was exactly what I thought it would be, which is why I didn't want to go to the doctor. Because I know they don't really help me, and American healthcare is the worst. Anyways, another tangent. I have low iron. It's just low iron, right? Because I bleed for an ungodly amount of time. It's not like super heavy like it used to be. Sorry, my husband just texted me. It was very confusing. Anyways, I bleed for a very long time, right? It's not very heavy like it used to be when I was a teenager, but my period lasts at least, and I'm not exaggerating, 2 weeks. 3 weeks, usually, like oh my god, I can't talk. The longest it's lasted has been like 2 to 3 months straight, just straight bleeding, right? And so my iron, naturally, is low, because I can't produce enough blood with the amount that I'm losing, right? So I was like, I knew this was what it was gonna friggin' be. So my iron's low, almost to the point where I need a transfusion, or what is it? Is that what it is? Blood transfusion? I think so. So yeah, that's what they find. My heart monitor found that I am tachycardic. I think that's what it's called. Which just means I have an abnormally fast heart rate, which is probably due to the fact that my body is like constantly fighting to produce enough blood to combat what's gushing out of my lady bits. Sorry, that was definitely TMI. But yeah, so my heart's like, oh my god, we can't keep up, we can't fucking keep up. So yeah, that's why I'm going to a gynecologist, because I need to figure out what the heck is going on and what they can do to help me stop bleeding. I also have to talk to them about taking out my implant for my birth control and replacing it, or getting an IUD, or getting on a pill, or whatever else there is, like whatever other option there are for birth control. Please leave in the comments below what birth control you're on if you like it. I know a lot, like all birth control freaking sucks and they all have side effects, but what's the best one for you? Because I know my body's different from everybody else's, but I would like suggestions. Thank you. Because I was on the implant, which it's okay, yes, but it didn't stop my bleeding, which is like the main reason I got on birth control in the first place, because I needed something to stop my bleeding, and my doctor was like, well, we can get you on birth control, a lot of times that stops women's bleeding. And I was like, well, it better freaking work. Did it? No. So yeah, ain't no way. There was a Cybertruck right there. That thing's so ugly. My husband literally has a Tesla, but it's not a Cybertruck. I remember the other things I wanted to talk about. They're gonna make me sound woo-woo and crazy, but I'm gonna talk about them anyways because I think it's very fascinating. And I've always been a very like spiritual person. Like as a baby, I saw ghosts, and I basically like spoke in tongues and freaking I don't know, I was a weird child. Now I know that to be autism. More than likely. Again, self-diagnosed. But anyways, I was odd, and I've always had like a very spiritual side to me. I don't show it very often because people think I'm crazy. But my grandmother's always been that way, and it's just kind of been passed down through the family like that. All that to say, are y'all on the same side of TikTok that I am? Where it's all about freaking aliens, bro. It's all about aliens and how they're coming. They're literally coming to Earth as we speak. Like all these drones and plasmoids and literal UFOs or UAPs, whatever. Like they're here, bro. They're here. And they're gonna be fully here in January, is what my TikTok is saying. And I fully believe it. You can call me crazy. I don't care. I believe it. And I think that's gonna be our new reality, and that's crazy to me. That we're just gonna have aliens walking among us and we're gonna be like, yeah, everyday life. What? I had to give up on the chopsticks. Because now I want to be ravenous. I don't think I actually know what that word means. I think that means hungry. But I just used it in a way that meant like I'm gobbling down my food. That's what I meant. It's like I need my fork instead of the chopsticks because I want more in a bite. Hello? I'm getting so messy. But yeah. They're among us. Cue the Among Us name right now. No, but for real. And my grandmother, who I'm not really on speaking terms with right now, I tried to reach out and then she flipped out on me, so whatever. That doesn't have anything to do with what I'm saying. She had an actual alien abduction experience. Yeah. So that's pretty crazy. I can talk about that another time if you want me to as well. But it's a whole story, and I don't think I have enough time for that. But yeah, aliens are coming. Donald Trump is gonna be our next president. again. I can't believe that, bro. I can't believe it. I can, but like, I'm not surprised, but I'm very unhappy about it. However, there's this one person on TikTok that I follow that says that she has like open communication with aliens, and they've told her that y'all are gonna think I'm crazy for saying I believe in this shit, but I do. But they're telling her that that the aliens are coming to expose the corrupt people in America, or really around the world, actually. They're gonna expose all of the secrets, everything that's been that people have been hiding from us. I'm so excited. Oh my God, this is good. I was debating between this and sushi, and I'm glad I chose this. It's more filling and more yummy. Not actually, but the more filling part is true. What else can we talk about? Why did I set the car to 75? Now it's hot. I'm sorry if you can hear the air conditioning, but it's gotta be on. I haven't even drank my drink. That's another thing we talk about. Do you have to have, this is gonna sound stupid and weird and crazy, do you have to have a drink with your food? Most people are gonna be like, yeah, what are you talking about? But what I'm saying is, I'm halfway, probably more than halfway done with my food, and I haven't taken a singular sip. Like, I just opened my straw and everything. I haven't taken a single sip of my drink. Is anyone else like that? Because I am, and my dad is like that. I think my whole family's like that, to be honest. But when I married Taylor, or when I just got together with him, really, he has made fun of me for that. He's like, how do you raw dog your food like that? I'm like, I don't know, bro. I just can't. I don't know what to tell you. Like, if I'm hungry, I'm not thinking about a drink, okay? I'm just gonna eat and be merry. Oh, the other thing I want to talk about. Look at that big ass bunch of broccoli. Oh my God, it's so yummy. My mother-in-law just texted me and told me she's making us, this guy just like pointed at me and was really close to my car. That was scary as fuck. Anyways, my mother-in-law apparently makes us, no, I know she does now, but I had thought that maybe she didn't, but she makes us New Year's Day food every year, like the black eyed peas, collards, cornbread, rice, you know, the whole shebang that everybody does usually. Well, she just texted me, and I just saw her there, that she's going to let me watch her make the collard greens. Oh my God. She makes the best collard greens I've ever tasted in my life. I'm not even joking. Oh my God. I'm so happy. Anyways, the thing I was gonna talk about. The telepathy tapes. If you're on crazy woo-woo TikTok like I am, where you see the aliens and all that stuff, you're probably also on telepathy tapes TikTok. If you haven't already, go listen to the telepathy tapes. Oh my God. It's mind-blowing. It's insane. I'll give you a little synopsis in a second. Okay, so basically, right, this woman started the telepathy tapes, and the first few episodes, it's about non-verbal autistic kids, and Usually they're moms, but it can be like their sister, brother, just one person, usually, that they're really, really close to. They can read their minds. And if you think I'm kidding, go listen to the telepathy tapes, because there's literal proof. There's proof, guys. They can read minds. And they talk to other non-verbal people and spellers on this thing called the Hill. Okay? They go to the Hill in their minds, and they talk telepathically with other non-verbal autistic people. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then as you go in, as you listen more to the podcast, they talk about how your animals, like your pets, can read your mind. And a lot of times we can read their minds, like their emotions, really. Oh my god, it's so cool. And it's like, I've always, for one, I'm figuring out that I'm autistic, and I'm like, this is why I'm such an empath. Because I can literally read people's emotions and feelings. Like, I'm not nonverbal, so I can't read minds like nonverbal autistics, but I can sense people's emotions. It literally overcomes my body. Like, I'm overwhelmed with someone else's emotion. It's exhausting, actually. But I can do that with people, and I can do that with animals. And I've always been able to do that with animals. And I've always, like, narrated what my pets are saying, and I'm now thinking, like, maybe I'm actually saying what they're saying, like, in their head. Like, they're communicating with me, and I'm reading their minds. I don't know, that's freaking crazy, bro. I think it's awesome. But it's also really weird and scary a little bit, because it's something that you only think about happens in movies. And, like, there's people in real life who claim to be not autistic, obviously autistic, but there's people who claim to be psychic, and I've never, like, fully believed in that. But now there's actual proof out there. There's proof. It's pretty crazy. Like, I feel like I'm living in the future, for real. It's so weird. Please tell me your thoughts if you listen to the telepathy tapes. It's very interesting. It's very, very interesting. It's hot in here again. I should have brought a hair tie. Okay. I really gotta finish this top hat tie. I've also always been a really good judge of character. Like, I can meet someone, and within seconds, I know if you're a shitty person or not. I know. Just from the few seconds I talk to you. So, watch out. My second sip, and I'm basically done. This Coke is very flat, so it doesn't necessarily make me want to keep coming back to it, you know what I mean? Now it's too cold again. Since it is New Year's Eve, I think it is a good time to talk about what we're leaving in 2024 and what we're bringing into 2025. So I want to do that, but I think it might be a different video because I want to get my thoughts in order, and I also want to make like a vision board for the new year. My tummy. It's so good though. And I only have like 3 more bites left. One thing I'm leaving in 2024 is masking. Like, you see how dead my eyes are right now? that's how they are normally. That's how they are naturally. But at work, literally around anyone, it can be my husband. Speaking of, he's calling me. Ah! Anyways, like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. I'm not gonna just like obviously for work's sake, people there, I'll mask for them, like it's fine, because the world has not come to terms with how to deal with neurodivergent people yet, and they think we're rude, because we don't smile enough, I guess, I don't know. So I will mask for my job's sake, because I need a job, I need money to live. So I'll do that. But with just the people in my life, I'm not going to do that anymore, because if they love me, they should love me for who I am and not for who I mask as, you know? So I'm not going to do that anymore. I've already started bringing like necessities for my autism, such as noise cancelling headphones. I bring them in my bag and I take them everywhere. Also, my favorite little thing, and if you have any other fidget toy, ew, this is so gross. Well, I need to clean it, but other than that, these little squishy balls, the texture is amazing and it's really nice to stim with. I bring those everywhere. A lot of times I forget that I have them, but just like twirling this around in my fingers and like even just doing this, like if I'm at a restaurant, I can like do this like under the table where it's not like noticeable, and it's easier for me to talk like that too, especially with like strangers, people I don't know. It's hard for me to talk to someone without having like extreme anxiety, so I carry these around and it takes my mind off of like the act of talking, I guess. I don't really know why it helps, but it helps. So those things. Yeah, here's like, there's two more that just have dirt in them. Yeah, so I've started carrying around things that make it easier to live in this society that is not built for me. Also leaving in 2024, being hard on myself. I usually like to, and this is really difficult to even like control, to be honest, but obsessively thinking about past conversations and discussions, and like basically making fun of myself for being socially anxious and awkward, which I just totally, like, for real, literally cannot control that. Like, that is just who I am, and that's just like in my DNA to be awkward. And it's really hard for me to talk to strangers without being awkward, or giving off a vibe that I'm not trying to give off. So, but yeah, just being less harsh on myself about those things would be nice. So there's a couple things that I'm leaving, but I want to take with me, bringing more accommodations with me, places. I should be getting some, what's the brand? Oh my god, I'm forgetting now. But they're like, what are the things called? Earplugs. They're like loop earplugs, I think that's what they're called. And they make things like crowded places, and especially like concerts, they make them a lot more bearable for my ears, because my ears are very sensitive. So yeah. Alright, now that I feel like I'm going to literally fucking throw up from the amount of Thai food that I ate, let's go to the gynecologist. Also, I just saw someone that looks suspiciously like Danny DeVito. So, yeah. Okay, this is my after the gynecology appointment video clip. Anyways, I had to draw blood because, again, everyone's worried about my iron, and it was still low, but it was better than it was at the doctor, or at the ER last time. The ER was like 7 something. No, doctor it was 7, ER it was like 8 something, and now it's 9, which is still low, but it's slowly getting better. So we'll take it. But yeah, they drew my blood, they spread me open, she stuck her fingers in, and did a little pap smear moment. But everything is good to go. I just had to make a new appointment to get my Nexplanon implant taken out, and I would like your opinions on, I already passed that, about the birth control. Give me your opinions on the birth control. I forgot they made patches, but she said that one doesn't always stop your period. She said the main one that stops your period is the IUD, so I'm probably gonna get an IUD. But I also heard like crazy horror stories about IUDs, so I'm a little scared. But it's okay. Maybe it'll be fine for me. My sister loves it, hers, so maybe it'll be okay. Anyways, done with my appointment. An hour and some change later. This is why I hate going to the doctor's office, because it takes forever. It takes forever. But anyways, I'm gonna probably go to Starbucks, get a little treat, because I did a good job at the doctor's office. And then I'll show you what I get. It's not gonna be coffee because I'm already hyper as heck. And jittery, which is also probably because of my anxiety, but whatever. And then we're gonna go home. But yeah, I'm glad I could take y'all with me. I hope you enjoyed. Alright. Oh my god. Of course there's gonna be somebody that comes and gets in their car as soon as I start videoing. Anyways. Oh my god. That's fantastic. So I got the grande pink drink with strawberry cold foam, because the guy, I said, I want a grande pink drink, and he said, would you like blah, 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 blah. I couldn't hear where they said the first part, and then he said strawberry cold foam, and I was like, that's an amazing idea. Yes, please add the strawberry cold foam. And so he did, and I'm never ordering this without the cold foam again. It's so good. Anyways, got this, and then also got, of course, a cranberry bliss bar. Low-key, I always get these, are really good, but this one low-key just tastes like the inside of a Starbucks, like the way that the inside of a Starbucks smells. It's like it absorbed the smell of Starbucks. But can't really complain about that, honestly. It's really good. If you've never had one of these, you need to have one. It's really good. I'm not gonna eat all of it because I'm still super full from the Thai food. But I'm about to take my little Starbucks drink in with me. We're going into Target, bitches. Of course, it's not gonna be a fun shopping experience. All I have to do, because I'm out of breath. My husband asked me to get waters, because we always get our waters from Target, because it's like the best no-name brand water that's on the market, basically. So I'm going in to get water. and he told me not to get anything else, which is very difficult when you go into a Target. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you're probably a man. But anyways, I'm gonna try not to get anything else. But also, I've already decided I'm getting a snack because I'm out of my snacks. Like, I only have like 2 bags of popcorn left, and if you know me, you know I love me some popcorn. So I'm getting more popcorn, and I'm also probably getting pretzels because I'm on a pretzel kick right now, and I really like pretzels as a little snacky snack. Taylor's definitely gonna make fun of how I've been talking this entire video. He's gonna be like, you don't actually talk like that in real life, and you're talking like your sister. And I'm gonna be like, oh God. But I don't care. Shut up, Taylor. I'm going to get the freaking waters now. Okay, so I'm out of breath because I went really fast. But I got the waters. Target haul. I was supposed to get a bunch of stuff. Look, pork soup dumplings. I want to try these. I also got the pork bow dumpling, or pork bow buns. It's the Good and Gather brand, but usually Good and Gather's pretty good. And then, obviously, I had to get my popcorn from Mr. Orville. I am okay with this flavor, but the best flavor of popcorn is Orville Redenbacher Tender White. They didn't have Tender White, so next best option. Then I had to get fancy. Oh, it was saying that I have to get gas, which I'm gonna get gas. But I had to get fancy with the pretzels this time because they didn't have regular schmegular pretzels, which was weird. So fancy pretzels and caramel rice cakes. These babies are good. And I had to get some hair ties because I was out of hair ties. But yeah, that's my Target haul. Hope you liked it. I'm gonna go get gas and I'm gonna go home. Well, halfway through my drive, well, I'm actually like 10 minutes away from home. So it's not really halfway, but whatever. The car just stopped playing my music. And it's not working anymore. So, I guess I'll talk to you instead. This may be one of like the last parts of the vlog. I think it's getting pretty long anyways. But hopefully I will get a little clip of Taylor and I at midnight at the least. I think we're also gonna do sparklers, so we'll do that. But I realized that this could be like a one-off situation where I just vlog today and then I don't vlog for like the rest of my life. Or just like a very rare occasion, because like I realized that today's a rare occasion in itself because I'm without Taylor, and when I'm with Taylor I don't have the urge to vlog because it's embarrassing. Like, it shouldn't be, but I would be embarrassed. Like, I would like be like embarrassed about it because he'd be watching me. It's the same reason. It's the same reason I don't stream on Twitch regularly. Oh my god. Because he's always in the house, and our office area is like out in the open. Like, we don't have like an office room. It's like part of our open concept of our house. So it's not like a private area where I can stream. You know what I mean? So yeah, this may be a rare occasion. So enjoy it while you can. You probably don't even enjoy it in the first place, so it's fine. You'd probably be like, yes, good, I don't want to see your face anymore. Which is fine, whatever. But yeah. Anyways, I'll see you probably at midnight. Bye. I'm home. And as you saw in the last clip, I'm taking the dogs out. I really feel like I need to take a nap. I don't usually spend this much time out of my house in a regular day, so I'm exhausted. And I also feel like I'm getting old. Like, it doesn't look like it on the outside, but I feel like it on the inside. I feel like an old lady. So I may need to take a nap before midnight, because I want to be up at midnight to celebrate the new year. But I don't know if I can stay up that long. I need a nap. So we'll see how that goes.
Like I do. I've been trying. I think you have to shake it.
You don't have to shake it.
You can do
Okay, I was like, this is gonna be anticlimactic, but it wasn't really.